We are here today with Robert Wood. He is with Custom Homes by Robert Wood. We have been working together since 2016. He builds all kinds of things. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and all of your businesses?
Yeah, so we do custom homes, typically larger custom homes. We're now part of Flatland Homes as well, which is a moderately priced home. So we use a lot of y'all's, more affordable products as well. Been dealing with Jill longer than 16, I think, but love the Pella products, love the service we get in Lubbock, and really we deal with Pella strictly because of the service and that we get from Pella and Jill.
And now you're not just a home builder. You have many other...
Yeah, so we do land development. We're known as the West Texas Land Guys here in Lubbock. We do lots of subdivisions and, work with other builders to sell them product, lots to build their homes on.
And they do a lot of good things for the community too. So a few questions I want to ask you. The first one is, in all of your trades, what sets a good sales rep apart from a bad sales rep?
Someone that will actually answer the phone and return your calls and answer your emails and questions in a timely manner. We deal with all the different trades, and when people won't call us back and respond to us, then we have no use for that.
Nobody has time for that. Okay. The next one is, how is Pella different from other vendors with service and quality?
They're, again, pretty much the same answer. I mean, we know that every product is going to have problems. No product that we put into a home or anything that we build, we tell people all the time, it's built by human hands, a lot going on. Please give us a chance to respond, fix the problems. And with Pella, we always get a response.
Do any of your other trades do anything unique that really sets them apart from their competitors? In general, thinking of, again, sales reps and different trades and how they...
No, not really. I mean, we don't expect anybody to do anything over and above. We just want good service and good, fair price, competitive pricing, and true answers. I want to know from a subcontractor, not what you want me to hear, but what's really going to happen. I know in today's world where you're telling us windows are 16 weeks, or this morning we had a conversation about 31 weeks. As long as I know that and I can plan for it, it's really good. I really get frustrated when people tell me, oh man, we'll have that tomorrow, or I'll be on your job tomorrow, or 2 weeks from now, and a month later I haven't seen them.
Just want the truth.
Yep.
What is the best way, in your opinion, if a sales rep are wanting to approach a new builder or general contractor that they've never worked with before? How do you grab somebody's attention?
I mean, in the world we've been in for the last several months, that's really tough. Mm-hmm. But I do think the sales reps in all fields have a unique opportunity right now as things are slowing down a little bit, as we move through a little bit different time, to get some people's attention, and they're going to start shopping for price, and they're going to start shopping for new things because of the last, 18 months?
Yeah.
We haven't had that opportunity. We haven't had time to stop and shop for anybody. So right now, I think is a great time for anybody in any field to start approaching builders. Caution, some of the younger builders and newer builders are going to be disappearing. So you want to make sure you keep all your paperwork in a row, do things right, because there's going to start being some issues, which for new builders, they haven't seen what we're about to go through. It's going to last a little bit, so everybody needs to hang on. But there's still a lot of good builders out there. They're going to be very successful through this time.
Yes, I agree with that. So if someone is loyal to a different brand, let's say, so you're pretty loyal to Pella, but another competitor comes in here, do they just walk in here and ask to talk to you? I mean, how do they get your attention? What could they do? I mean, I hope nothing, but theoretically.
Well, I mean, there again, all products, there's that opportunity. For us, in the higher end product, we pretty much stick with Pella, but in the lower end product, it becomes a price game. And so I think you as our Pella rep just have to stay in front of us, make sure that you know what we're looking for, and try to keep the price competitive. And as far as somebody new coming in, we always listen. We're price conscious as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. So if someone has not had the best experience with Pella, and I think you've already answered this, but just to clarify, let's just say something went terribly wrong. and they've decided they're not going to use us anymore. How would a sales rep a different sales rep go about getting back in touch with that builder? Just from your opinion and your side of it, if you haven't had a good experience with the trade and they want to get your business back, how would that look?
I just think it takes time. It takes a relationship. I mean, all of our companies and your company and all companies are based on relationships. And so if there's been a bad experience, it's typically not going to be because you messed something up. It would be somebody in service or somebody that installed it. And so as long as there's a line of communication, and if it was bad enough that we parted ways, you just have to keep working on that relationship,
Yeah.
try to get it back. I don't really have an answer on how you would get it back, but I do think that I'm in the sales world too.
Yeah.
And it's never give up. And I also think though, as a salesperson, sometimes if you're fighting that losing battle, I never worry about the things I've lost. I worry about the things I have. And so if they've had that bad of experience that you're having to beg and crawl, I just give it up and move on to the next person that you can go take care of their business and know you have it.
Good answer. How important do you think it is that your suppliers are involved in the Home Builders Association?
As involved as I am in the home builders, being a past president of the Texas Association of Builders and the local as well,
Yeah.
I think it's very important, and I think it's important to be part of the chamber. I think it's important to be part of the community. People look at that. They see your face. They see where you are. They know that you're involved. They know that you care enough to take time to go outside the box and not just worry about the actual sale.
Right. And the last one is, tell me, how important is it to have communication with your superintendents and your suppliers?
Oh, it's really important. One of the biggest frustrations that we have in our business, we run a company that Trey Strong and I run together, and our superintendent works for both of us. And there's nothing more frustrating than, his name is Jerry calling suppliers and not getting an answer, and I can call him and he'll answer first ring, and he's sitting right beside me. I think that the supplier or the vendor needs to respect those superintendents and the transfer of ownership, because otherwise, we can't, if you're running 30 jobs, we can't be on every job. And so we have superintendents for a reason. And it's one of the hardest things for our superintendents to respect the companies that the vendors won't call them back.
Yeah. Okay, and next let's talk about blue windows. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, Robert. We're done.
Blue windows.